we started playing this, I don't think we were serious enough. I think now we have brought our serious game.
Oh, what I brought today, I mean, we're talking, you know,
This got no zero jokes. Zero jokes in this episode.
Okay,
No jokes.
we're serious.
We're serious.
I'm going to talk like this. The 027 to 11 p.m. Right in corner offices.
Actually, do the recap.
Oh shit!
We dropped like a big bomb at the end of last episode.
Indeed. Which that quote is gonna happen immediately, so I'm gonna forget about that part for now. So we did the second trial of case 4. Edgeworth is still arrested, not having a good time. But then, oh my god, this old man showed up that we had a musical number with. This old man is starting to seem like the culprit, you know? We figured out his entire murder plot, which was to kill Robert Hammond beforehand, and then meet with Edgeworth on the boat, and then shoot twice, once to get a witness to look at him, the second time to actually get the witness to notice that there was a murder on that boat, fall into the lake himself, then swim all the way back to the boat, and then wait for Edgeworth to leave, get the body of Robert Hammond, put him in the boat, and then throw him into the lake. That was his plot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot, very complex, and he did it successfully without anybody noticing, of course.
Right.
Yeah. But as soon as we're going to confront him about this plan, he disappeared. He's nowhere to be seen. He's not even at the shack. Where did the old man go? Maybe the old man was the judge this entire time. We will find out in these episodes.
Here we go.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. You really think Mr. Edgeworth killed him?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life, never!
Nick.
We really should make this whole episode just crazy serious.
Yeah.
Like it's just a gritty drama. It'd be so funny.
Okay. I'll try to be as dramatic as I can.
I'm gonna do it for sure.
Okay. Yo! How's everybody doing? What do you think about my performance today? I had them swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh. Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah! Bow before your hero! Gotta show him you gotta show him the badge, you dear me.
Larry. You really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, do you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end.
Us two. Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Ah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah. You, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment! Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when you first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes. In grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry! What's he talking about? Huh? Sorry. I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick. Out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final!
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
Class trial?
You remember Larry? Spring? End of 3rd grade? You remember? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh. I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared. $38 still inside. $38.
Oh. Yeah. You mentioned it. I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah! The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it.
Guilty! He did it! Guilty, it was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah, and don't bother me my wisdom! It shouldn't be allowed in the legal age! Unlike just give me the admit he says I love you! Hey, did you up and baked another day? No, Phoenix. You know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. It was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone stared at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it! He's the one! We don't need proof! Make him say he's sorry! Why don't you just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone's ganging up and picking on one person. Just think of how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it! Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Well, I had no idea. I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
Just give me a minute, dude. Fuck. Son of a bitch! I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. It was so big, dude. I don't want to be alone. I think I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, dude. I think I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, fucking turn off the camera. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Damn it.
Okay.
Fuck.
You did the good thing, Lily. Yeah. Well, I was just lucky that I took the day off at school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally. See?
When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DO6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had to become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait. You don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Well, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I do it for free.
Oh, Nick. 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 We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's a rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need.
Okay, let's go.
Wow, that was a trip, huh?
Yeah, you don't have to present your badge. It won't be anything unique. Check the plant. I don't know if it would be something unique either. But the plant is more important than the badge. Yeah. That's the same.
Same.
Okay. Head over to the detention center.
All right.
December 27th. Detention Center. Visitor's room. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade. Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I do seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Sedgwick, didn't you know? That child was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That's sad. Doesn't sound like the kind of thing you do. It does sound like the thing. Fucking goddamn it. Go ahead, fucking spray me,
Wait,
dude.
what? What did you say wrong?
I said doesn't.
Oh.
Literally the opposite of the sentence. Ah, God.
You always act surprised by it. Like you know it's coming.
I do, but when it hits me directly in the eye, I'm like, ah! That felt worse than I thought it would.
You need to get some goggles.
Yeah, you have protection. I don't have that kind of guard.
I'm sure you could get something.
It does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney cut him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago, 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Hmm?
What was that word?
Deprivation.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just making sure.
I
I
don't-
thought I maybe heard you stumble there a bit.
I don't see what the issue is here.
Okay.
I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. What Fulcoma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he will do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth. What you're saying is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. There's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding.
Let's see. Okay. Head to the Gourd Lake entrance.
Hey, pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to do. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing. No one could go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping.
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out.
Brilliant delivery.
What?
That was a very brilliant delivery right there.
Oh yeah, lots of characters.
Yeah.
He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
Yeah, that was like Park Ranger. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, you sounded like Vin Diesel there with your delivery.
Yeah, this is so bad. It's so bad.
Go to the boat rental shop.
Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Huh. Smells like bitch around here.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem!
I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Aha! Hello. What about you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Not just scent of fresh lemons, you see. It's a Grossberg. This is no time for idle reminiscing! Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow! That is true, yes. We can't do this bit again. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
I started reading your line, you gotta fucking spray me, dude.
Huh?
I started reading your line, you gotta fucking spray me, dude.
What? Dude, no, I didn't even know.
Yeah. The comments are gonna be all over it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna be like, oh my god, they started reading Mac's line,
Didn't do
so he
anything.
should have been sprayed there. They come here for the spraying. They come here for the physical torture of these sessions. Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
God, this hits.
What the fuck are you talking? Oh, you're right, son. You just started singing from out of nowhere, right? Okay, if you find anything out, come by my office at once. Please don't ever speak to me until you get out of your musical mood right now. But I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks, bye. God, it hits.
What do you think Mr. Grillspick was doing here anyway?
Who knows?
I go to the caretaker's shack in the next episode.
Modern Boss, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell, smash that dislike button, and leave a comment.
Please leave those comments.
Mm-hmm.
I want the algorithm to pick everything up. I want everybody to see our Oscar-worthy performances today.
I mean, this was a drama, this was a comedy, this was a musical. This is the only place where you're getting genre bending to this level.
Indeed.
And also a little bit of Wipeout.
Ah, God. Oh. Piece of shit.
Jesus.
I
Dude.
fucking hate this show, dude.
Me too, bye.
Bye.